But I want to highlight that your presence here means a lot to us. It is a shared commitment to Indo-Pacific peace. And your presence also bears witness to the solidarity of the global democratic community. Now, Taiwan's often described as a front line of geopolitical tension. And yet, the Taiwan that we know is not an isolated island left helpless against authoritarian waves. We are actually a proactive force for stability in this region. And this is also a robust land of freedom, growing ever more resilient despite and under pressure. Now this year, as President Lai shared with you this morning, marks an important milestone in Taiwan's journey towards democracy. 30 years ago, Taiwan held our first ever presidential election, and that was in the middle of all kinds of threats, including missile threats coming from across the strait. But the people of Taiwan proved that democracy can take deep root and flourish on Asian soil, and even against relentless coercion, pressure, and isolation, Taiwan has thrived, not only as a model of open society, but also as a driving force for global prosperity and innovation. And yet we cannot ignore the severe threat that authoritarian expansion poses to the rules-based international order. And today, gray zone tactics, from cognitive warfare and psychological operations, threaten to weaken our societies. Taiwan refuses to be passive. Indeed, we've taken a proactive approach to deter and defend. History teaches us that security isn't achieved through weakness or subservience. Rather, peace is built upon strength. And by bolstering our defenses and societal immunity, we raise the threshold of aggression and deter adversaries from testing our resolve. Driven by this conviction, President Lai Ching-te has reiterated his commitment to enhancing military defense readiness. Furthermore, we believe defense isn't only a military matter. So the President has also initiated the Whole of Society Defense Resilience Committee. From backup communications to critical infrastructure resilience and security, to also energy security and stockpiling, our goal is clear, and that is to safeguard the daily lives of our citizens. And simultaneously, we are also building deeper international partnerships to weave a robust defense line for Indo-Pacific stability. Now, in a changing world, economic security is also national security. And so today, Taiwan also builds global partnerships on a foundation of trust. Alongside like-minded democracies, we are leveraging trade and technology to forge secure, resilient, and trusted supply chains. This values-based approach ensures that our economic progress will not be held hostage by authoritarian coercion. A stronger Taiwan also means a more stable Indo-Pacific and a safer world. And yet, even as we deepen our democratic resilience, China continues to expand its authoritarian reach, and most recently through its so-called law on promoting ethnic unity and progress. This represents a troubling escalation that demands our serious attention. This law is not a localized issue. It's a direct challenge to universal values and the international legal order. Through vague provisions and selective enforcement, it seeks to export censorship and provide a legal pretext for transnational repression. For example, Article 6 prohibits acts that undermine ethnic unity and create ethnic division. The language is vague enough to criminalize a wide range of cultural, religious, or political expressions by minorities, since division is defined by the state. Article 63 extends the law's reach beyond China's borders, meaning anyone living outside China could also face legal consequences if Beijing determines that their actions undermine quote-unquote ethnic unity or create ethnic division. This gives Beijing a legal tool to pursue activists, academics, or critics abroad. When authoritarianism extends beyond reach with impunity, there are no bystanders. Every individual and nation that treasures freedom must stand on the same front line. We call on democratic partners to align closely and build a united defense against expansionism and transnational repression. Now, to address all of these evolving challenges and threats, now more than ever, we need strategic vision and leadership, which our keynote speaker today exemplifies. The Honorable Chrystia Freeland, former Prime Minister of Canada, in addition to her contributions to Canadian foreign policy and finance, has also been recognized internationally as Foreign Policy's Diplomat of the Year in 2018 for strengthening transatlantic ties, Freedom House's Mark Palmer Prize in recognition of her work championing human rights, and most recently, the Foreign Policy Association Medal, the organization's highest honor for her defense of democracy and a rules-based international order. Now please join me in giving a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, the former Deputy Prime Minister of Canada, the Honorable Chrystia Freeland.
Thank you. I think